following is a tag team match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing team number 1. First from London, England, weighing in at 14 stone and being accompanied to the ring by Ben Sheeran. He is England's greatest export, Oliver Gunner. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his partner.
Oliver Gunner and Ben Sheeran of the New Era looking for a mystery partner, and that partner will be revealed momentarily.
And ladies and gentlemen, his partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 235 pounds, Matty Ice.
Matty Ice, the mystery partner for Oliver Gunner, as we are getting set for our main event here in New South, Skulls Out 2023.
Ben Sheeran could not have went out and picked a better partner for Oliver Gunner than Matty Ice.
Tell you what, I've talked about Andrew Reed, but somebody I do want to talk about right now, keep your eyes on Matty Ice. You just never know. He brings so much to New South Wrestling. As he takes the main event spotlight here at the New South Event Center in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. DJ Otis Badass alongside Scott Diamond and Aaron Tiny Rose. And here's a consistent competitor in New South once again, Brian Pillman Jr. in our main event here in New South, Scott Diamond.
This young man has been on fire, Otis.
He continues to impress the New South Nation, and we'll see if he impresses tonight. As we all await his tag team partner.
And ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner, hailing from Kingsland, England, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the national treasure, Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis here in New South in our main event, tagging up with Brian Pillman Jr. as they get set to do battle against England's greatest export, Oliver Gunner and Matty Ice. Quite the international flavor we've got going on here tonight in New South.
You know, Otis, we have talked about New South being the proving ground for professional wrestling today. And we talk about bringing people from all over the country. New South takes that to a different level. We don't only bring you the great talent all over the United States, we bring you great talent from all over the world.
National treasure Nick Aldis, Brian Pillman teaming up for this one. a forbidden door situation, if you will. Impact, AEW.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that happened last month, too, as we had Jay Lethal and Moose teaming up.
Yes.
Nick Aldis, two-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Just an impressive resume when you look at Nick Aldis and his career throughout the years. One-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Two-time TNA World Tag Team Champion with Doug Williams and Samoa Joe. And tonight, tagging up with Flying Brian Pillman Jr.
Because I want you to remember where you came from. So this, Rep, can you give that to me, please?
What is...
I want you to know mine is a lot bigger than yours.
Wow.
He's talking about flags there. You see.
Yeah.
And Brian Pillman Jr. getting the fans worked up. As you see on the back of his trunks, it says lineage.
Lineage.
For those that do not know, his father, Brian Pillman, played with the Cincinnati Bengals and also was a big name with the Four Horsemen in the sport of professional wrestling. Big shoes to fill.
You also got to remember, too, it is in reference to his tag team partner as well, Brock Anderson, son of Arn Anderson. So together, they make one heck of a tag team.
They could not be schooled by anyone better than Arn Anderson.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
The Enforcer.
And also the gentleman that coined the phrase Four Horsemen.
That's right.
As we welcomed Barry Windham last year into New South.
Yes.
And we are underway with tonight's main event.
And to bring you home, the voice of New South Wrestling, the incomparable Aaron Tiny Rose.
Thank you so much, DJ Otis Badass. Myself alongside Mr. Scott Diamond, and thank you to Bobby Blade earlier this evening. It is a huge night of wrestling, and what a main event we have to finish. It's going to be Oliver Gunner, Brian Pillman starting it off here at the New South Event Center.
Oliver Gunner has something to prove. He's calling out Nick Aldis. Both these gentlemen from Great Britain, and they have, I guess Oliver Gunner has something that he wants to prove.
All right, so you got Gunner and Aldis starting it off here.
Some great wrestlers come out of the great country of Great Britain.
So many different names. No, Oliver Gunner said, "I don't think so," and he bailed out of the ring.
That's a mind game he's playing. Very smart on Oliver's.
Is it, though? Is it a mind game, or is he literally scared?
I don't think
Nick
he's
Aldis?
afraid. I don't think he's afraid.
Look at his face
Nick Aldis
when he gets in there with him. See,
I'm telling you, Tiny, right now, he's got him right where he wants him. Oliver has got Nick in his hands.
Nick Aldis keeping an eye on Ben Sheeran, too. Checking in on the ref, too.
I think he felt like Aaron had a candy bar in his pocket or something.
Talk about Great Britain being highlighted here in New South between Oliver Gunner and Nick Aldis, but let's talk about, for very briefly, some of the talent from New South going over to Great Britain. Anthony Katina being one of them.
Yes. He's been on a roll lately all over the world. Been traveling, doing his craft, representing United States and professional wrestling.
Mickey Midas as well, gentlemen.
I was getting ready to say Mickey Midas.
Now look at all that's rolling through here, right into an arm wringer of his own. Flips him over now. Gentlemen, I like my new broadcast position here. Better view of the action here.
There you go.
Matty Ice pushing him back into the corner.
And I'll tell you what action we have seen tonight here, Tiny.
Up and over goes Aldis. Look at the agility of Nick Aldis. Arm drag there on the Matty Ice and another. And now working on that arm right in the center of the ring.
Boy, he done that with authority.
You know, you had guys like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with the deep arm drags.
Yeah.
With Aldis, it's arm drags with aggression. And now Pillman into the ring after that double hip toss. Don't forget Scott Diamond, he's got till 5 to get out.
That's right, that's right. Take them and make the best of it.
Absolutely.
Nick Aldis and Brian Pillman Jr. Pillman, the legal man. Oliver
Matty Ice, he's slowing the. Sorry about that, Otis. Matty Ice slowing the pace down.
Oliver Gunner told Brian Pillman Jr. that he doesn't belong in New South and just to stay home. And the mystery partner, who we found out is Matty Ice, was just going to knock him off and shave off that embarrassing mullet. It's an embarrassing mullet.
It's, you know.
According to Oliver Gunner.
Oliver Gunner had some words for both Nick Aldis and Brian Pillman earlier in the week. We'll play those for you in the broadcast.
Oliver Gunner, very confident. He is assured of himself, as he should be. Great new talent, great young talent. And he's just wanting to show this veteran, this Nick Aldis, that, you know what, he is just as good, if not better, than he is.
Oliver Gunner, the self-proclaimed national treasure. Britain's greatest export.
Youch.
Oh, and an overhand chop that time. Pillman, known for those wicked chops, now sending Gunner in. Meets him with a drop kick in the center of the ring. Oliver Gunner in a sitting position, now push down pin. 2. Not enough, of course, to put him away. Oh, but he's wobbling, gentlemen. Uh-oh, here comes Aldis. And Gunner breaks away and again tags Matty Ice. Scott Diamond, you might have to rethink your thought here. Come on.
He's drawing him in, Tiny. I'm telling you,
That's not drawing him in.
Oliver and Ben, they have a plan. I assure you, they have a plan.
I don't know about that, Scott Diamond. Now look at Matty Ice putting the boots and sending Aldis into the corner now. Punch after punch. And Matty Ice going to work on the national treasure. Now Ice sending Aldis in. No reversal. Looking for back body drop and connects. Ice looking for that drop kick, and no, he does not connect.
Nobody home.
Is Aldis trying to put him away?
He's going for it.
And Matty Ice off to the corner he goes. Now, what is Ben Sheeran doing? Ben Sheeran distracting Nick Aldis, only to be jumped.
Ben Sheeran successful with the extracurriculars on the outside of the ring. Matty Ice going to work on Nick Aldis. And here comes Oliver Gunner.
Oh.
And again, there's the tag again.
But you see, he's gotten into the head of Aldis. He's followed him to the ropes where Matty Ice took advantage.
Now look at Matty Ice.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Drove him into the buckle.
And the tag from Matty Ice to Oliver Gunner. And now, big right boots into the back, the lower back of Nick Aldis.
Oh,
and
no,
Ben Sheeran again.
Nick Aldis a little bit earlier looking for that Kingsland Cloverleaf. And the boot there from Matty Ice. Pillman wanting in, but right now not having any luck as Matty Ice has Aldis down for the pin.
And for the most part of this match, it's been Matty Ice and Oliver Gunner. And the tag as Gunner into the ring.
Looking for that snap suplex and connects. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the bow from Gunner, but he misses the leg drop. Misses that leg drop. Here's the tag. Pillman makes it in. Gunner takes a forearm and a clothesline. Matty Ice in now. Misses on the clothesline, hits a beautiful drop kick, does Pillman. Out goes Ice to the outside of the ring. Charging into Gunner in the corner. Big clothesline and a chop. Pillman looking for the Northern Lights and connects. Here's the bridge. 2. Out at 2. Pillman looking for that super kick maybe to line up Oliver. Oh, and he connects. Looking for that pin. 1, 2. And foot under the ring, or under the rope there. Ben Sheeran moving that leg.
Well, thank you for confirming that.
Uh-oh. Oh, and right into the knee.
Oliver Gunner taking that right shoulder into the back right knee of Brian Pillman Jr. And now Matty Ice on those luscious locks of Brian Pillman Jr. That mullet, as Oliver Gunner would refer to it as.
Looks like it's not been combed since 1986.
Back in your heyday?
Yes. I didn't have hair in 86. I had that high and tight.
Gunner to Ice. The boot. Now snapmare. Ice coming in off the ropes.
Oh.
Big kick there.
Right in the mush.
Matty Ice here again.
Dangerous guy right there, Matty Ice. Guy is put together great. Trained by one of the greats, brings a lot to the table.
The name Matty Ice coming from legend himself, Booker T. You notice earlier in the evening, Matty Ice connected with the bookend.
He did. Paying homage to his mentor.
That's right. The pin, only a 1 count. Pillman breaking out that and right into reverse chinlock from Oliver Gunner.
We talked about Matty Ice being trained as mentor Booker T, Flying Brian Pillman Jr. Obviously, the influence of his dad on his wrestling career, but also trained by, and Scott Diamond, I'm sure you're familiar with this name, Hustler Rip Rogers.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Sullivan, Lance Storm, Hustler Rip Rogers, spending some time here in Lexington with ICW. God rest the soul of the Randy Macho Man from ICW. I had to get that one in there real quick.
Pushes Gunner into Matty Ice. Ice out in front of us here. Pillman trying to break away. Into the corner they go. Oh, and just spikes his head into the corner. And now just taunting Nick Aldis.
Smart move on Gunner's part.
Oh. And now Matty Ice out in front of us here trying to get his wits back about him. His tag team partner, Oliver Gunner, in control.
Brian Pillman Jr. reaching out for that tag to Aldis, and Matty Ice pulling down that left leg.
And now Aldis on the outside of the ring. Matty Ice, as you mentioned, pulls him off, and Pillman is isolated now in the center of that ring.
Nick Aldis went face first onto the apron.
That apron is not forgiving either.
The stiffest part right there on the outside. Very smart. Again, I knew Ben Sharon had a plan, and with Matty Ice, this plan is really coming together.
And the chance of USA from the New South Nation.
Pillman trying to fight out here. Back to the vertical base. He mule kicks him, nicely done. Now looking for that clothesline. Oh no! Both men down after double cross body blocks.
Both men down. Aldis trying to get that tag from Brian Pillman Jr. Oliver Gunner not too far from Matty Ice. And simultaneously, both men tag their partners. And Aldis going to work on Matty Ice.
Uh-oh, Ice escapes though. Now off the ropes. Oh, a beautiful clothesline there from Aldis. Aldis sending Ice into the corner. Looking to charge in. Connects with him. Now Aldis sending Ice over to the opposite corner. Oh, looking for that elbow, and does Ice, he connects. Aldis with a driver. Here's the pin. 2. No, out at 2.
Ever so close for Nick Aldis.
Aldis. Oh, he's got a hold of Gunner. He's got him. Gunner brought in the hard way.
Nick Aldis saying now it's coming full circle.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is what the New South Nation has been waiting on.
Uh-oh. Matty Ice has a hold of him. Oh! Ducks out of the way! Oh! Gunner! Dumped into Sharon. Sharon goes down! Ice with the drop kick. Ice trying to put him away. There's the DDT.
And Gunner with the kick to the midsection to Pillman right into the ring post.
Pillman goes down.
We have Ben Sharon down in the front of our broadcast position. Brian Pillman Jr. on the outside of the ring to our immediate right.
Matty.
Sharon's not moving.
Sharon came very close to hitting his head on the ring stairs. Not sure if he made contact, but he is out.
Gunner has Aldis. There's a scoop and a slam. Now Aldis down. Gunner was looking for that fist drop, and Aldis moves. You see the frustration now in the face of Matty Ice.
He is very frustrated.
No! Matty Ice.
Oh
No!
Well,
He's all alone.
Matty, he took it to Nick, and then when it came time to make the pin, Oliver Gunner wouldn't allow it. So no, you cannot do that to Matty Ice and get away with it. He's not a guy to shirk.
Power bomb. Looking for the clover leaf. He's got it on. He taps.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this contest, Brian Pillman Jr. and the National Treasure, Nick Aldis.
On a weekend where the national spotlight was on National Treasure, who won the Preakness, the National Treasure in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky tonight is Nick Aldis, victorious, along with his tag team partner, Brian Pillman Jr. in our main event here in New South Wrestling, a match that the late Billy Robinson from Great Britain would have been proud of. For Scott Diamond and Aaron Tiny Rose, I'm DJ Otis Badass, bidding you good night from the New South Event Center. Rest in peace to James Douglas Keith. Thank you for your contributions to New South Wrestling, and rest in peace, Lee G. He was better, smarter, and that's the way it is. And good night, superstar Billy Graham, wherever you are.